Hey spooky unicorns. Today's theme is spiders, which you can totally tell by the really badly drawn ones on my cheek. Today is a very special day for me, and it's finally the day when you're gonna meet one of my best friends in this whole world. Are you ready? Please welcome Satrina. I don't know why, but she just kind of likes to choke me with her. Oh man, how long was I out? I mean, she hasn't killed me yet. Might need to loosen that a little tiny bit. Today, I am going to tell you the story of the day we met. It was a cold, dark night in fuzzy pink unicorn land. As I'm sure you guessed, those dark, cold nights don't happen very often there. In fact, they're so rare that when they happen, well, bad things happen. You see, there's so many stories revolved around the dark, cold night in pink, fuzzy unicorn land that all of the little tiny unicorns freak out and they start screaming and running, and it's quite a sight. But I, of course, being one of the older unicorns, wasn't scared. So me and the other older unicorns were outside and we were playing ball. Because we aren't scared about what could happen. We were tossing this big red ball back and forth. And it was a lot of fun. You know, we were probably out there for about 20 minutes. But then sadly I threw my ball into the deep, dark forest. At first I tried to get my friends to go grab my ball. Even though I was trying to hide it as well as I could. I was terrified. I was scared of what might happen if I went in there. For you see, the deep dark forest is a place where no unicorn should ever go. It is extremely dangerous, and foul creatures live there. I was crawling on my knees, scared of what might happen if I was to have my head up. Maybe I'd be caught in a trap. Maybe a huge spider would get me. You know, like Satrina and the other creepy spiders. In the deep dark forest, there are these really special trees. You see, they don't really grow at many other places, and in fact, they aren't very well known. They are called candy cane trees. I'm sure that most of you have probably heard of candy canes, but these, they're so beautiful. In fact, when I was really little, I used to run out into the deep dark forest. Wow, I was a daring kid. And I would break off pieces of the gigantic candy cane trees. They taste sweeter than anything I've ever tasted in my whole life. I kind of miss fuzzy pink unicorn land. I should really visit it again. I saw my ball only about 5 feet in front of me, so I continued to crawl. But then I stopped. I continued to crawl. But then I stopped in my tracks as I was going past the candy cane trees. I just knew I had to break off a little tiny piece of it. I needed to taste the sweetness of the candy cane trees. I started to stand up. Then I reached over and I grabbed off a little tiny branch of the candy cane tree. But sadly, that's not all that came off the tree. All of a sudden, Satrina fell from the tree. I freaked out and started going into a gigantic panic attack. Because before Satrina, I didn't really know many spiders. You know, I'd never been friends with any spiders before. At first, I was hoping that she was dead, which I know is a really, really, really bad thing to kind of hope. But I was scared because if this gigantic spider here was to move, what would happen to me? I mean, she might kill me for all I know. And then she turned around and she looked at me and she said, "Ren, I am a nice spider. I will never hurt you in any way." So I, of course, slowly nodded my head, kind of trusting Satrina. "My name is Satrina." Which, I mean, the way that she said that kind of scared me, but yet I still felt kind of comforted by her. So she hopped on my back and we headed back to town. After getting my ball, of course. And like I assumed would happen, all of my friends freaked out, thinking that she had controlled my mind or something. But after she introduced herself to my friends, they trusted her too. So now, we are really good friends. And some of our favorite things to do together are drinking coffee. I really needed that. Oh, you want some too? Here you go. Okay, disclaimer. So I left my coffee upstairs and the only thing that I could find that kind of looked like a cup was this, which is actually paint. Do not drink paint. I am in no way, shape, or form encouraging that. I just did not have my coffee. Running around. Woo! 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 Okay, little tiny behind the scenes bonus thing. So as I was throwing Satrina up in the air, I mean, she was jumping. She almost hit the real spiders up there and knocked them down. Yeah, that's right. We have a whole lot of house spiders here. And getting caught in her webs. I love you, Satrina. I hope you all have a spooktacular day. Believe in yourself, you can do anything.